So I started watching Comic Book Men. Those guys can be real.
Castle forged.
But they got me into a comic book store. I was trying to find Ninja Turtles #1. Didn't find that, but I did find something else, and I bought my first comic. Boom, there it is. Game of Thrones, issue #3. Now, I'm not a comic book collector. This is my first comic, and this is a variant cover, as this is the normal cover, and it has, you know, the author's name and the Game of Thrones and all this text on the cover. I'm more interested in these comics for the pictures, for the artwork. So the first 6 issues, they all had this variant, which they call the Virgin variant. I'll leave a little pause here for jokes. Anyways, there's a couple other variants. There's one that's kind of like a sketch, and then the first 6, they also had like a negative coloring scheme, so all the blacks would be whites, all the whites would be blacks, and they printed that out as well. I think the very first issue has like 8 variants. Comic books are new to me, so I'm not really sure about this whole variant thing. You can see I got this one for $4. They're selling it for $10. So I'm kind of a little hooked. I'm like, oh, I got this good deal or something. My guess is that variants used to be like actual random events or random printing events, and now they're actually manufactured to increase sales or increase collectability, that type of thing. And yeah, so I don't really know, but if any of you guys know, can help me out with that, that'd be cool. So, like I said, the main reason I got these is for the artwork. So this one's particularly, it's my favorite. Kind of would like to get all 6 of them. A little detailing here. There's Daenerys. She's tiny. And I guess in the book she's really young, so they had to figure out how to do this graphically, because she's like 13 or 14. I guess a lot of comic book readers aren't terribly thrilled about this magazine. They think it doesn't really add anything to the, you know, to the books or to the TV show. And personally, I'm not too concerned about that, since I've never been a comic book reader anyhow. Kind of more just like the art, like I said earlier.
But I'll have to give it a read through so I can be a better judge. Maybe people that haven't read the books or seen the show might like it.
But if this were to actually catch up and pass the TV show, then maybe this would become viable and people would like it.
That's only based on other YouTube reviews that I've seen. Maybe a lot of people like it, just haven't reviewed it yet. Have you guys read it? Like, what do you think? Can you give me a little help there?
It's cool, those are the dragon eggs. Got some nudity in here. Alright, well, let me know what you guys think. I'm getting the first issue, so I'll show you how it looks exactly like the ice that I have.